Hey guys, so I'm back with another Alchemy Stars video. So this one's going to be a little different today, guys. We have a new event out, and we also have a new recruitment banner. So we have these two new units. Hedy is actually looking pretty good. She's basically a Forest Carleen. This looks really cool, by the way, as well. Her Ascension picture is really cool. She's basically Carleen except Forest, so what other selling point do you actually need? She's really good. She has a teleport. She can convert an entire column and pushes them back. So now you can do a massive combo. Carleen's amazing. So I have no doubt this character is also amazing. She's going to be very valuable. Whether you get this reduction in cooldown or the preemptive strike thing, like getting duplicates, that's how you get this. Their cooldown is basically 4 originally, which actually isn't bad. Given the extent that these skills do, Carleen and Hedy, their skill allows you to teleport or reposition yourself. It pushes the enemy back and converts all of the tiles in a column into their element, which allows you to do a huge combo because the enemies were pushed back all the way back. You can use other conversion skills to increase the combo even further if you want to. So these characters are very valuable to have on a team. Having a 4-turn cooldown is not bad at all. And it gets reduced to a 3-turn cooldown and gets a preemptive strike with breakthroughs. So Hedy is absolutely amazing. She's just like Carleen. I would absolutely love to summon for this character because that ability is just ridiculous. Definitely one of the better conversions. Even at a 4-turn cooldown, it's an amazing skill. That's actually a very low cooldown for everything that these skills do. I'm actually surprised that it's not a higher cooldown. I would absolutely love to summon for this character. However, and there's a big but, and they know it. They're trying to bait you with this character. Because what's coming up next is what I think a lot of you should wait for, to be honest, and what I'm waiting for. So we're going to take a look at that. So here's the thumbnail that I made for my video going over the official leaks that they gave on one of their live streams. And it was going over all future content, including the banners, but they didn't say what the units were. They just showed a silhouette. We already had this banner going, which was Revy and Graham. And we've slowly gone through all of these. We already had. We had her, and now we're down to these 3 right here. The current banner are these 2 silhouettes. So the next banner is going to be this character right here in the background, which is Bethlehem. She just looks absolutely amazing. We've all seen her from the very beginning. We already knew about this character from launch, and she looks really good. This is a really amazing design. I love it so much. And there is some information about her skills, which is one thing I want to just touch on as well. So there is limited information regarding her skills. It's possible that this stuff will be changed when she's released because all of the information isn't given for her in the first place, which means they could change whatever was written. So just take this with a grain of salt, but we are going to go over at least what's sort of known at this point in time about her skill kit, and then we'll see what her kit actually looks like when she's released. But we're going to look at what we know right now as it stands. So she is an ice unit, which if you can't tell by looking at her, she is an ice unit. She also is a converter. So her conversion actually is very interesting. So her skill is to convert any 5 selected grids to blue. And it has a 3-turn cooldown. This kind of skill where you could just select what you want to convert is insane. Just, think about how amazing Iridon is, where you get to pick 2 tiles And then when you step on it, it converts even more tiles into yellow. So if Bethlehem's skill allows you to convert 5 selected tiles to blue, that's going to be really insane, because you basically could just use her skill to fill in a bunch of spots, broken links between blue tiles, and create a massive combo in the same way that you would do with Iridon. Or you can just put the 5 blocks right next to the boss and get a huge combo around the boss. Like, this type of skill, if this is how her skill is going to be when she's released, is really valuable on your team, because you're just getting to select what tiles. It's not choosing for you or anything. You're making the decision what tiles get converted. If they change the skill to be anything different, it'd be more likely that they'd make her function like Iridon if they decide to change this. But as you can see, there's no other information about her. Nothing about what happens when you ascend her, or the breakthroughs, or the chain combo, what she does. They do have equipment skill for her listed. So whenever a chain combo deals damage, Bethlehem gains the shield equivalent to 10% max health for 1 round. If the shield remains after the enemy's turn, Water Aurorian's attack is increased by 5% in the next round. So on top of being a converter, she can also increase the attack of your Water Aurorians. So she's going to function really well in mono teams, which makes sense because we're talking about she's a converter converting blue tiles. You know, you are going to want water type units to be alongside of her. The shield could also be good because it's going to reduce the amount of damage you could take. So there's a defensive type of property to her skill. But that's really all they have listed. So there's really nothing else about her listed. So those are the only 2 skills that they have, the equipment skill and the active skill. These could change. I'm only pointing it out because there is the potential for these to be completely different than what's listed here. So Bethlehem looks pretty good just with what we know so far. She's going to be a 6-star rarity. Like, this stuff is probably going to remain the way it is. She's likely going to still be a converter, ice element type 6-star unit. In terms of these skills, these may be different. The cooldowns may not be this low. I mean, it's possible. So they may go all out with her just because of how highly anticipated a unit she is. We're going to have to wait and see on that, what her skill kit actually is going to be. But just looking at her, I mean, I really like this character. I think she looks amazing. I've always liked her. So for me, the current banner, if it means missing out on Bethlehem here, I can't summon on that banner, even though that character is really good. I mean, look at her Ascension 3 picture. It doesn't get more epic than this. I mean, what can you ask for? Oh, like an amazing looking character with a dragon. What more can you ask for in a character? So even though I really like this character and I do think she's amazing, I think she can be as good as Carlene, and Carlene's amazing. You may want to consider skipping this banner to get Bethlehem, because she is probably going to be really good. I think that's why they put this character here, because they know people will summon for this character, and then in order to get Bethlehem, they're going to want to spend. That's why they're putting these 2 back to back, because Bethlehem is one that people knew from the beginning and has been a highly anticipated unit since launch. So they probably put these back to back to try to get as much money from players as possible. I'm not going to be summoning on this banner. That's why I did this video a little differently than I usually do. I usually summon, but I'm not going to summon. I'm saving my currency to try to get Bethlehem for when that banner launches. I'm personally going to hold off because there's no guarantees in this game, which means even if I summon for this character and get her, I wasted lumamber that I could have used to try to get Bethlehem. As it stands, I don't have that much currency right now. I do have like 25 summons in, so I technically only need 25 to get to 50 for a 6-star on a banner. So that's another reason I'm not going to summon on this, because I'm just going to leave it as it is. I would love to summon for this character, but it would probably mean I will not get Bethlehem if I do it. And I can't guarantee if I use my lumamber that I'll get this character anyway. There's no guarantees in this game. So you really do have to manage your resources wisely if you want to try to get characters that you really want. And in this case, I really like Bethlehem. I've liked her from the beginning because I like the way she looks. And I would really like to have her, actually. So it unfortunately means I have to skip this character in order to try to get her. Bethlehem is likely going to be the next banner based on the leaked silhouette photo that I showed you earlier. She's the last one on that silhouette that has not gotten a banner. So 20 days from now, which is going to be around Christmas time, is probably going to be the Bethlehem banner, which would make sense. It fits perfectly with the season, you know, to have an ice unit right around Christmas time. So, yeah, you know, there could be a lot of lumamber that we'll be getting around Christmas time and into New Year's and other events and stuff. So, you know, you could get a lot more lumamber, but you're going to want to make sure that you have enough currency to summon enough to try to guarantee the unit, even though there's no guarantees in this game. I'm trying to give myself the best shot possible to get Bethlehem. So I'm not going to summon. And you may want to consider not summoning if Bethlehem is a character that you want. You know, you can make your own decisions. If you really need to build out your forest team and this will help you do it, this may be better than getting Bethlehem. You know, that's all up to you, how you approach summoning. I like Bethlehem. I've liked her from the beginning. I like the way she looks. She absolutely would help out my team. My ice team would probably be ridiculous if I was able to get her. So yeah, I did this video a little differently because I really wanted to go over, should you summon now or should you wait? And I just wanted to present some things to you so that you could take that stuff into account before summoning for Hedy. I will make a video going over the event, but I'm not going to summon. I'm just going to save. Hopefully we could get enough currency to try to get Bethlehem, or at least give me the best shot at getting Bethlehem. So yeah, if you're going to summon on this, good luck, guys. I hope you get the character. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.